it's a day at sea, so we don't have much to do. Hey guys, this is our 10th day on our vacation, and it's a day at sea, so we don't have much to do as far as getting off the ship or anything. Tomorrow we're going to be in Victoria, British Columbia, but other than that, everything's been pretty good. Kind of slept in a little bit today, relaxed. Today's being pretty much just a lazy day, just to relax, recoup a little bit from being on the go constantly the past few days. But as you can see, the view nonetheless is still beautiful, even though it's mostly sea. We do have some mountains over here. It's an overcast day, so not as pretty as it was the other day. Yeah, other than that, not much else going on today. So today's video, not sure if it's going to be just a short one or going to combine it into one of the other ones, but we'll see what else I gather on today. But it's already almost 2 o'clock, so it's been lazy day. This is the first video of the day, so show you the equipment that I've been using on this cruise, since there's not much else to do today. So first off, my main shooting rig that I've been using is this setup right here, which I'm going to flip around and show you in the mirror because I'm using it to record right now. And it consists of a Joby GorillaPod, a holder that I got off Amazon that clips on for my iPhone 7 Plus, of course my iPhone 7 Plus, and a Rode Video Micro. Now with the Rode Video Micro, you get this red cable that comes with it. You need to get the adapter that flips it over for the headphone jack adapter so that it'll work, and then you use the iPhone headphone jack adapter into it. And with this setup, it works pretty good. It mitigates the wind a little bit. It does help quite a bit as far as being compact. If I just need to grab something small, this works awesome. And it's also a lot lighter than a DSLR or even a point and shoot. There are downsides to using your phone for your main vlogging camera and your main shooting camera. You don't have a phone because you have to put it on airplane mode or whatever, so that you don't have any calls coming in interrupting your footage, which on a cruise wasn't a big deal, but I can see where that does become an issue at times. I did this trip and I did not bring my DSLR for the purpose of, if I had it with me, I would use it and I wouldn't see if I actually missed it. And so far on this trip, we are on day 10. Tomorrow we go into Victoria, and then we'll be in Seattle for 3 days, and then flying home. So far on this trip, I've only had one day that I really wish I had the DSLR, and that was yesterday when we had the whale watching. For video, this was perfect. Did not need a DSLR. I'll show you the setup I used yesterday, and that actually worked out really well. I haven't done all the editing yet, obviously, so I got to see exactly how well the footage come out, but from what I've previewed, it definitely worked really well for me. However, for some of those whale shots where I would like to have zoomed in more for the picture-wise, the DSLR obviously would have been good. So with a mirrorless camera, I haven't decided what I'm going to wind up doing in that area. Like I said, so this is my main shooting platform of what I've been shooting most of my stuff on. This also works great for taking group photos. I can grab the Joby, put it on everything. The iPhone, you're actually able to use the Apple Watch to take the picture. You can line up your shot, take the picture right from the Apple Watch, see what the camera's seeing. Works out great. The two apps that I'm using mainly is Filmic Pro for video when I'm on this. When I'm using my Osmo, it's a combination between that and the Osmo and the DJI app. And then also for pictures, it's the Pro Camera app, which has, and I also have the low light add-on that actually works really well, and I did get some good photos. I'll put some in the video here so you can see what they look like. I got some really good sunset shots yesterday, and even a nice full moon shot yesterday, which was really nice. But now let's get over to my camera bag and I'll show you what I'm working with. So Then one of the main things that I have in my camera bag here is this Mophie 20,000 milliamp hour backup battery. I can charge 3 things at once. Has 3 USBs on it. 2 of them, let's see if we can get that in there. 2 are the 2.1 amp and one's a 1 amp. Now with this, I'm able to charge my GoPro batteries, multiple GoPro batteries as I need them. I've charged this phone like 4 or 5 times while charging GoPro batteries, while charging my Osmo, and it works awesome. That brings me to the other big thing, is my Osmo Mobile. This has been awesome in getting steady footage, especially when we were doing the whale sightseeing. I was able to put the camera way up in the air and grab footage, and this is where I have some things. I love the Filmic Pro app because I can set it in log, have better ability to edit my color in post and everything else, and it gives you more options. You're able to record in a better quality. However, with the DJI app, you're able to zoom using the trigger and the button up. So you push the trigger down and push this button up here, and it'll zoom in and zoom out for you with the iPhone. So that, and it does it smoothly. So that was a big plus. So when we were on the boat, I was mostly using the DJI app. Also does really good panorama pictures, which I'll throw some in over here. They have one that's like a grid, so it's not just a straight like 180. It actually takes 3 pictures low, 3 pictures mid, 3 pictures high, and puts it all into a really beautiful picture. So I'll put some of those in right here so you can see those as well. Now also in my pack here, I do have another GorillaPod, so that gives me 2 of them. When we went on the train ride, I think that was day 8, if I'm not mistaken, I did use my GoPro suction cup to mount the GoPro to the window to get those shots. Then obviously I do have my GoPro Hero 4. This is my silver. I also have my GoPro Hero 4 black, and on this one I do have the extra LCD back for that. Another thing that I've done a couple shots with is this little it's for time lapse with the GoPro. You can also take this top piece off and mount the regular camera on there, which I'm going to get an extra one of these clips for the iPhone so I can use it on this as well. And that's a 1/4 thread on there. But that allows you to do these motion time lapses with the GoPro. The Osmo Mobile obviously allows you to do it with the iPhone. But when I'm putting the Joby GorillaPod onto the railing of the ship, it definitely helps to have that instead of the Osmo. The Osmo's a little heavy, plus I don't want that falling into the water. Then obviously I got my other little adapters here for the Osmo, my dual charger here for GoPro batteries. I did carry 2 of the 2 terabyte hard drives. I'm backing up all my data in case one happens to die. Obviously I got my other GoPro adapters and everything like that, and this all fits into my low pro backpack. I can fit on an extra tripod or whatever, and that's another thing. I did bring another tripod as well, plus a selfie stick. So I have my full size tripod and a selfie stick, extreme pod, whatever. And to be honest, I did not use them that much. I used them in Vancouver because I had them there. We're at the hotel, but getting off and on the ship, I haven't used those. These GorillaPods have been phenomenal. These are by far one of the best things that I've used. I know a lot of people swear by them, and I do as well. Just because this is a lot smaller, it's super light, super portable. I'm able to carry 2 of these right in my bag. I don't even have to have them on the external side. If I was bringing my Mavic, which I didn't because this is a cruise, then these would be on the outside of the book bag because the Mavic would sit in the spot where I put these 2. So with this backpack, I can even carry my Mavic drone, but as you've seen, a lot of these places don't want you to fly. Also, the ship doesn't allow me to bring them on. I tried asking them, even telling them they can keep it in security until I disembark and whatnot. They weren't having it. So because of that, I didn't bring the Mavic drone.
But baby, you're just golden.